Or red light. Or green light. Red light.
Red light.
light.
Why she got such long hair?
I don't know.
Nope, it still has to be moving. You're gonna die right here.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm dead.
You're. Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it has to be moving in a rhythm.
A wise man once said...
On his deathbed, he said that.
Yeah, it was my great uncle. It was an aneurysm, by the way.
God.
I'm sorry.
What do you expect from us?
Nothing really.
We dick around.
Yeah, we dick around. We have fun. we try to have fun, and we try to keep things fresh. You know, we try to just we try to flip the script sometimes.
Try to be different.
Yeah, we try to flip the script, and then we drop it. It goes into a gigantic pile of mud, and we're just like, well, now what?
My name is Mud. It's always been.
God dang it, Les Claypool. So, MK, this one was very highly recommended on our Discord, by the way. So, if you want to recommend stuff to us, Discord. Discord. It's just that simple. And also, I want to do a thing. I'm trying new things here. I want to give a shout out.
Uh-oh.
Shout outs to our most recent patron supporters, just in case y'all are curious. So let's see if it'll load here. There we go. So our 5 most recent: Mateo Johnson, Love the Dove, CJ O'Rules, Diablo 2604, and Lady Sill. So thank you all very much for your time. Thank you all very much for your contributions. And we hope that we are in some ways, friggin' being entertaining, I guess. So
Spank you. Spank you very much.
there you go. So, Oddly Satisfying, spot the differences. So, yeah, I used to love these games back in the day. You know, you'd look at 2 pictures, be like, oh, the clock is a little bit further back. Oh yeah, the dog only has 1 ear up. It's like, yeah, mom has a fork in her hand in this one and a spoon in her hand in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved stuff like that.
Yeah.
I remember I actually used to play the ones in the dentist office, and there was a kid who came in there as well, and this kid was a bit of a dick. He would like go in with a pen, not a pencil, by the way, a pen, and would mark every single one of them in the dentist's office. That way, no one else could play. And I'm like, and I remember the dentist actually having to get on to him about that. Like, the people in the dentist, I was just like, your son, tell your son not to do that anymore. And he just kept doing it. And
that never works.
No, it doesn't.
If they're acting like that, them kids already don't listen to their parents.
Yeah. And to famously misquote Michael Jordan, fuck them kids. Well, I'm sorry. It's not a real quote. It's a meme. People often misattribute that to Michael Jordan, much like how people misattribute the, P.T. Barnum, there's a sucker born every minute. Yeah. Don't you just hate it when people are, things are misattributed to people?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
Especially when there are those out there that get shielded by everything that totally deserve it.
Yes. Yeah. Kanye West. Except he's getting it now. He's finally...
It only took that Bill Burr bit that I sent to you.
Oh, I know.
Remember, just when is he going to say enough crazy, unbelievable shit for people to be like, wait a minute. It's like this man has compared himself to everybody, including Jesus Christ, that's ever done anything great. Mm-hmm. And it's like, this is the same guy that says that reading books is stupid.
Yeah. This is also the same motherfucker that says, we the new rock stars. And I'm like, you ain't a rock star, though. You're a rap star.
And which is great. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely an evolution of rock.
Yes. No, and I'm not doubting that for a second.
Who gives a shit?
Rap and rock go hand in hand in terms of just musical creativity. Both spawned up out of just various places, and here we are. We have countless songs for us to just raise our fist to and just just speak our minds. And then we have Kanye West making an ass of himself. Oh wait, that's just another Tuesday. Speaking of, MK, spot the differences. Let's go ahead and hop right into this. This is r/Oddlysatisfying. Spot the differences.
The way these hangar
Oh,
doors.
damn it. I keep forgetting. I gotta switch that back over to the headphones.
By God.
By God.
Around the plane.
There we
I don't
go.
know why people have been going insane for this airplane recently, but I think it's adorable. The flock of starlings forming into a giant bird. Oh my God, there
That's
is
sick.
no
Ooh.
way. Homemade.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to try reading that word. Chicken sandwich.
Focaccia?
Oh, I'm so hungry and alone. Ice cream cone I
okay.
created. Can I have one, please? My son's jawbreaker. What is up with your son?
Hey, I did that. Get off my back there, Robin. But yeah, that honestly, it. If you approach it from one side, I mean, it's just like it's what it'll become.
Yeah.
This wood joint. Mighty impressive, if you ask me. You see, that's the type of perfection I could only dream of. Or fantasize about, rather. Remaining wiper fluid in the jug was just enough. Man, that never happens. Lucky.
Damn.
This
Wow.
leaf collection. You should have it pressed between...
Yes, press that between a sheet of glass, or air seal it. You know, do like the air press over and just like vacuum the air
Yeah, that
out.
shit's very nice to look at.
That's aesthetically pleasing on every level. Well done.
2 panes of glass, seal it up, frame it, and keep it forever, man.
Yes.
Water droplets on fall gradient leaves. Oh, this is exactly
Yeah.
what I needed after that last one I did. I went from insane parents to this. It's so calming. Trinity College Library in Dublin, founded 1594. Okay, what is this still? Does it still exist? Is it still real? Is it still open? And can I just visit it?
Can I sleep in there? Can I just like live there? That
Why
is
did my
amazing.
brain just go, Page Master?
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I haven't thought about that flick in forever.
That's what my brain immediately went to with this.
The
Page Master.
Page Master. And I want Christopher Lloyd to be in there as like the old bookkeeper.
Dude.
And he's just like, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for fantasy, adventure, horror? Like, actually, I'm looking for the bathroom. Oh, just down the hall. Oh, but be sure not to get lost. Oh, he's gone. Oh well, time to send a search party.
Christopher Lloyd, dude.
I loved that movie, dude. When I was a kid, that movie was just spellbinding to me.
Oh, yeah.
And as an adult, it's still good, but, you know, you could definitely see it was a vehicle for Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
It was, and that's okay. That's how it is. There's vehicles that are built. It's like Hobbs and Shaw is a vehicle for Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Right.
And friggin' Jason Statham. There you go.
If I ever visit Dublin, can I do that? The only reason I ask is because whenever I see a picture of a really cool, old, awesome library, I read a comment saying, oh yeah, it was actually destroyed in 1985 to make way for a parking lot or something like that. And I know it's not the US, but still, I just want to make sure, at an angle that...
Well, considering the U.S. has only been around for, 200 plus years, it kind of be hard to destroy a building that was made in 1594.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying, Robin.
Unless it was the natives.
Yeah, well, there are mounds that have been destroyed, but thankfully, due to preservation efforts, a lot of the ones that were left have been saved now.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, by the way.
This great-eared nightjar looks like a dragon. That's not a dragon. Freshly combed fluff lines. Oh, that must have felt good. Even if your
Yeah.
cat's apprehensive about the brush, they eventually learn to love it because they're weirdos. The perfect cookie
all of
jar.
our cats love the
now,
brush.
when I get my
Except for
hand
Whoa.
in there,
Whoa!
I'm gonna those Oreos up.
Yeah,
oh God,
I
the
am too.
Venice of where? Where is this? You know what?
Henningsvar. Oh!
Oreos up.
Love
Oh
it.
God.
Henningsvar, the Venice of Lofoten. I would say that is either... I'd say that's probably Norway.
Probably.
Henningsvar or maybe Sweden. I don't know. Hold on. Let's Google that real quick.
Be funny as shit if it was just like Alaska.
Oh, God. Hold on. Henningsvar. Henningsvar. Norway. There you go.
There you go.
Henningsvar in Norway. So, that's beautiful. And they didn't even show the best picture. Look at these. Freaking look at these pictures right here. Look at that.
Would you just look at it?
Look at... Oh, fuck you.
Oh, because they got a crazy soccer field
Dude,
right
look at
there.
that soccer field. Some freaking dude. That is awesome.
It's pretty sick.
I love this.
It's like they literally only have so much land, and they were like, soccer field.
Because why not? I mean, if the Norwegians love their football, let them play their football. Also, radio tower. Mm-hmm. Just like that is the one form of communication, like long band form radio, and everyone's just like, hello, we're calling from Hennigsfjord, or Hennigsfjord. Yes, of course you all can come over and join. Wait, are you Danish? Never mind, stay where you are. Yeah, sorry.
Dragonborn?
Dragon? That's beautiful.
The Venice of where? Where is this? You know what? Doesn't matter where it is. I want to go to there. Significantly more than actually Venice. Look, nothing against Venice. You know, I hear it's really, really cool, and it's
water smells like shit.
One of the biggest tourist attractions in the world.
I'm sorry,
but
everyone who
this
lives
place
there
looks
says the same thing.
Significantly more up my alley. Luna moth before self-immolation. Before self-immolation.
Oh,
Does
no!
that mean that you had this moth on your hand, took this gorgeous and cool photo, and then it flew into the fire? Some of the...
Sounds about right. I mean, it's just like, bright light, I'm gonna... Ah!
The earliest depictions of Jesus include him using a magic wand. No fucking way. Jesus was a Harry Potter fan? When man and his best friend become one. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a furry thing.
Yeah!
That's totally true. This is just more proof that people end up looking like their dogs at a certain point. Each bottle is the same whiskey matured in the cask for 1 year longer than the last. European oak. God damn, and look at that. Less in each bottle.
Well, it seeps into the wood. That's how that goes. But that is
Very
awesome.
cool.
That is awesome. I love that.
Huh? I don't know what I was trying to point out there. Anyway, the way this meat is stacked, that meat really do be stacked. This burger opening up to look exactly like a human mouth. Why did you make me... That's not oddly satisfying.
Stop that.
That's what I'm doing, right? What was that? Packing moving trucks. Oh, baby, this is why they get the big bucks. They gotta be
pretty
efficient.
good.
This Dahlia, my
Real
wife
life
grew.
Tetris.
Oh, it's so pretty, though. Wait, Dahlia Gillespie? These neatly arranged Geiger-esque clamshells. I mean,
Whoa.
it's cool, but there's something about it freaks me out, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I make a
I
record
get
of
that.
oil wells that are being drilled. These are the trays I put my dirt samples into. Yeah, why'd you put commas there like that? Where you can see the different formations that are encountered. I mean, that's pretty dang cool to look at, though.
I would say these are the trays where you can see that usually they insert commas for a little. They insert commas like that for a little bit of a little bit of additional information. It's basically like you're cutting a sentence in half and interjecting something that has to add context. So it's a context clue, basically. These are the trays. So basically, if you cut out this with commas, like these are the trays where you can see the different formations that are encountered. Now, there's no context there. When you add the context there, boom, the comma makes sense.
Right.
So, sorry, Robin.
Where you can see the
I
different
wonder if Robin
formations
watches
that-
these just like, shut the fuck up. Like you don't own me. It's like, Robin, I love you, dude. You're awesome. Also, really appreciated your work in Poppy Playtime.
They're encountered. I mean, that's pretty dang cool to look at, though. Very satisfying how my
Also,
nails perfectly
Zach
match
does
the
core
cherry in
samples
my
like that.
old-fashioned tonight. Damn. I know I'm colorblind, but that's pretty to look at. Very shiny. The woman in front of me had the most beautiful, organized checkout. Organized? Oh! I always try to be this person, although I have not been in a regular checkout line
I've
in
tried that.
like 8
I fail
months.
every time.
Man, self-checkout's taken over, dude. This spiral that appeared in my paint water, oh, it's just so beautiful. Leaf veins align with palm lines. Oh, that's really cool, though.
That's cool as
Dude,
shit.
that
Now,
is
who wants to
awesome.
read too much into this and tell this person that they've got some horrible genetic disorder? You know, because you can pretend to get all that information from palm reading? palm lines, right? Cherry blossoms at Hirosaki Park, Japan. Let's see here. I have got to visit there someday, man. I want to go so bad and just take the whole country
the
tour.
cherry
Which one of you
blossoms are
guys wants
always
to be hired
beautiful.
on as... Wait, if we have any Japanese viewers, which I really doubt we do, if we do, any of you guys want to be like my interpreter and guide so I don't come across as a jackass? Because I know I would if I traveled alone or with a group of other people that can't speak Japanese.
Well, actually, Micah explained this to me. Micah has been to Japan multiple times. And according to him, the Japanese are very good at speaking English. Like, a lot of Japanese know English. Especially if you aren't too fast with how you talk. That way they can properly understand. And, you don't have to speak louder either. Because that's the stereotypical thing. It's just like, do you know where I can go? Instead, it'd be like, do you know where I can go to the subway? Or the... just something like that. And a lot of this is just my experiences that Mike has told me about. Anyway. Also, might be seeing him soon.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited. I am very excited to see my boy again. It has been far too long.
This tree covered entirely in parrots, more so than leaves.
Whoa.
That
The
is
tree is
cool.
mega alive. Before and after of a patio I cleaned up. Damn, you did a good-ass job.
Damn.
I had no idea there were bricks
Damn.
down there, dude.
That's
Inside of a
bitchin'.
grand piano. Are you sure? Are
Yeah.
you sure this isn't some large alien construct?
No,
I
it's
thought
the
I
back
should
rooms.
share the display at
Glenlivet
Distillery?
Glenlivet.
Glenlivet? Glenlivet? Oh, it's so cool though. It is neat. There is a serious science to making hard liquor. Always has been. This row of red trees. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know, it gets me. It gets me, man. It's making me happier. It's calming me down. Ah, it's just so nice. These are lovely photographs. Thank you. I set the fork down real quick while cooking, and it teetered back and forth, before coming to rest perfectly balanced. As all things should be. These two posts
That's
right
cool.
next to each other. Dude, I love it when stuff lines up. Blurst gecko, blessed gecko, nice try. This temporary road around a landslide in Japan.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang! And how much you want to bet they built that in like 14 minutes?
Robin. 10 minutes tops. Come on. 14 minutes? What is this, China?
Wow.
Hey, man. The Japanese are just like you talk about efficiency.
If it was China, it would have been done quicker. It would have just fallen down as quickly.
Yeah, been built in 15 minutes. 2 cars would have crossed it, and then
Yeah.
that's what we've seen.
Too. That is pretty awesome. The Rocky Mountains on fire this morning. They're on fire? They're not actually. That's cloud, right? That's fog, right? That's not actually fire, right? I live near those. Interior of the Rose at Strasbourg Cathedral? Oh my God. I can't fathom in my wildest imagination how these places were built. How anybody put these windows together, how anybody managed to construct literally any of this is
called
beyond
talent.
my actual mental capacity for comprehending anything. Whenever I look at a cathedral or anything like this, all I can think is there is no freaking way humans built this. Lest hundreds to thousands of years ago? From different breeds of chickens, the natural colors of eggshells. That gradient's getting
Yes.
my eyeballs good. Leaves on the sidewalk. Now how satisfying is that? It's the best time of year, dude. This sign can't be read wrong. Huh. Let me prove it to you. Shades by design. Shades by design. Shades.
That's awesome. Shades by. It doesn't matter which way you read it.
Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
By design? Son of a bitch. The way these small bottles line up in the bag. I like their caps. These brand new leather soles. Oh, they're so clean. They're going to be destroyed very soon. I really wish
Yeah.
that we would wear shoes that could be resold again. That would be nice, right? You know? Because unfortunately, shoes like that can be resold and go on for decades don't go with any of the clothes that I wear. The nice architecture on this South Korean Starbucks. Okay, that's cool as
Yes.
hell, man. What in the world?
Why would you ruin all that architecture with a fucking Starbucks logo.
Corporate bullshit.
Is this St. Giles Cathedral? I think it is. Let's see. Again, literally, how could this have been done? This spiral staircase. I'm sorry, that freaked me out for a minute. I see regular stairs and then a swoop. I thought the spiral staircase was that large, goofy-looking chandelier thing in the middle, and I was really freaked out. This new box of envelopes is oddly satisfying. Makes me feel satisfied like when I'm the first to stick a knife into a new jar of peanut butter. This multi-story library. Is this place real? Serious question.
I hope so.
Is it still open? Serious question. How can I get to there? Serious question. The strings of a Steinway grand piano. Those strings are worth more than 15 of my cars put together. And I don't mean I have 15 cars, I mean 15 of my little Toyota Yaris multiplied. This application of catsup and mustard by my daughter. Let's see how she... Oh my god. I would pay like 80% extra at any fast food joint that makes burgers if they could do this. Not that it actually makes a difference at all in taste or anything, but dude, look, if McDonald's could give you a burger that's presented like it is in their photos, wouldn't you be okay with paying more? Oh my god.
No, not really. It's McDonald's, dude.
I want my burger, bitch.
Yeah. Also, if they presented that burger to you with the top bun off and you had to be the one to ruin the artwork, that'd be another thing, too. I think that would be great, more aesthetically pleasing.
I'm very not sure. The perfect swirl. Oh, this isn't fair. So much of this is food. Symmetrical buns. That's what they called me in high school. This collection of fall colors. I love them all. I would kill for more clothing to have this exact type of gradient. From the yellows and oranges to the reds. Oh my god, come on. The 70s is calling us back. Come on, gents and ladies.
I disagree.
We had some funkalicious fashion going on back then, right? I know someone's going to tweet me the weirdest fucking stuff from the 70s and try to
I'll
prove me
tweet you a
wrong, but sure.
wallpaper. I will tweet you a wallpaper that me and my dad found when we were stripping this wallpaper off from this old house and we were redoing it. Dude.
Growing up in the 90s and seeing shit from the 70s just reminds me of poverty. So, like, I don't get good feelings from it. It's just like, yeah, that's just like the fucked up, shitty stuff that we had to have as hand-me-downs for whatever reason.
Damn, dude. Wow.
From the furniture to the wallpaper to the clothes sometimes.
Fair enough.
Fresh opened untouched pack of Q-tips. There's something quite satisfying about pulling the first couple out. My rock tower / cairns. See, that's pretty neat. The red velvet swirl brownie bars. Again, I'm just hungry. The way my artist friend sorts her browser bookmarks. You know, my mom kind of does something similar with her iPhone.
Okay.
She's got like 4 billion apps, and she just sorts them into folders based off of color.
Damn, that's a lot of apps.
So she's got like a...
Also, I see that D&D Beyond right there. Very nice. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has D&D Beyond bookmarked.
Page of blue to purple and stuff like that. I mean, it works for her. It would never work for me.
There you go. So yeah, very oddly satisfying, and overall great.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, this is like I love shit like this. I'm just like, oh yeah.
I love springtime. Fall lets me know that winter is coming. And that, you know, I'll wake up and then 4 hours later it's going to be dark again. Mm-hmm. And that kind of shit's depressing. And it's cold as fuck. And I'm just like, nah, bro.
Well, for me, I would say during wintertime, there's things that I enjoy about wintertime. You know, I like sitting on my, I like sitting in my living room and like looking out the window and just seeing the snow fall and praying my power doesn't go out. If my power goes out, I'm just like,
I just feel
all right,
like
let's get out the portable heaters.
It's known to be the most depressing periods of like 4 months in the year. That's the reason why they're like, holiday, 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 holiday.
Oh yeah, and let's forget one of the holidays. Let's forget about Thanksgiving.
Don't you forget about it.
Screw you. Thanksgiving is awesome.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Well,
is. That's
think-
waddle
well,
out the
you-
fucking door a
You
day.
think about it. Thanksgiving is the last one before winter. It's the last vestiges of fall. And then we finally get Christmas.
And New Year's.
Then New Year's. And then we have to wait a little bit, but then we get Valentine's Day. And then we get St. Patrick's Day. And then it's springtime again. And I would say, and then if we're lucky also, we get, and then if we're unlucky, we get Easter. Especially if, the whole thing with the Easter supposedly like the last hurrah of winter before spring really like unfurls itself. So I would say like winter. Thank God it only lasts 3 months.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. And especially around here, because where we have a good distribution of all the seasons. I mean, when it gets summertime around here, it can get hot. I'm not talking like...
It can get in the hundreds.
Yeah,
Like, just to like 100, 102.
Yes.
That's like the hottest.
Yes. But then, of course, during times like this, fall time, we'll get like highs of in the 80s, but then lows of in like the 30s or the 20s.
Yeah.
It's like a huge temperature shift, like a 50, 60 degree temperature shift sometimes. And those suck, especially if it's warm and then a lot of dew comes out, and then next thing you know, you go out to your car the next morning and there's like a thick ass sheet of frost on there that takes you like
Can be a bitch.
scraping all freaking morning to get it off there. And then of course, springtime, that's when, a surprise snowstorm can come out anywhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yeah, for instance,
It'll be
remember-
75 degrees for 2 weeks and then a blizzard.
Yeah, and it's like the blizzard of 93. Dude, 93, I was 5 years old. I remember we were going to see the Ringling Brothers in frickin' Knoxville because it was awesome. It was awesome, and also the weather up to that point was amazing. But then the weather forecast came back, and it's like, oh, so turns out the weather's taking a turn, and it's going to be a little bad.
You got played.
And then it's like, oh, wait, it's not going to be a little bad. It's going to be pretty bad.
Bad.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty bad. It's going to be damn near catastrophic. Dude, it was so bad, they had to call in the National Guard, and they had to take, like, personnel carrier vehicles up into the mountains to rescue people from the chalets that were stuck up there. And I remember us driving back, and oh my gosh, we get back home, and like it's like piss pouring snow.
Surprised
still.
you were able to make it back.
Well,
home.
it was a miracle we made it back because we had family members. The town scraped all the way out until like the beginning of Rocky Fork, where we lived. Then we had a family member who basically plowed it all out of the way, but the snow was still falling. Thankfully, we had family members that had like trucks that could tow our little Honda up the hill and then get us into our driveway. I remember like our car was in the driveway like sideways because of just like how we just needed to get home.
Yeah.
Then we got inside, struck up the kerosene heater, and we just slept in the living room for like almost a week and a half straight. And I remember walking outside after the snow had finally stopped, and we had a porch that was about 3.5 feet off the ground. Front porch was like 3 feet off the ground. The snow was over that and coming down. It was at least 4, if not 4.5 feet of snow.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I cannot believe not only did we have that, but then 3 years later, it happened again. Like, that's the craziest thing. And you look at the highest snowfalls from that. It's always in areas like ours, like up in the Appalachian Mountains. I think one point in West Virginia experienced over 68 inches of snow.
It's insane.
Just think about that. I know that y'all out in the Rockies are just like 68 inches of snow. It's like, yeah, y'all are used to that. Y'all are
when it comes
prepared
out of
for that.
nowhere, yeah.
But when it comes out of nowhere for people who, we get a little bit of snow every now and again.
A foot,
a foot, maybe 2 every holiday season. But for us to get over 4 feet to like within 3 years of each other,
it's crazy.
it's fucking nuts, dude. And then when the snow melted, it flooded. It flooded our area, and school was canceled even longer.
I lived in North Carolina during that time, so I didn't have to deal with
Well,
it.
be thankful. Be thankful, man. It sucked. It sucked bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my dad still having to go to work. I remember him like having to put chains on the side of his truck or on the wheels of his truck, and just like having to go there, and then him having to get out like just outside of town, like detach the chains, and then having to put them back on when he had to come back up on Rocky Fork.
Every few years, we still get a pretty intense snowstorm.
Yeah,
We're due one. We're
dude.
due for one.
I remember the last one that we had. Everyone came up to Mom and Blake's house to stay.
It had to have been like 2010,
2011,
2011,
yeah,
something like
around
that.
time.
Yeah.
I remember that too. That was interesting because we had so many people up at that house, and we had actually it's the same generator we got out there. I still have that generator, and if we ever run into that issue again, then I got the generator out there. But still, though, man, the fact that we went through that so so much, it's just crazy. I remember the blizzard of 2000. Me and my dad drove through that to drive to Texas. We drove to Texas through a blizzard, and it's a miracle we made it.
Yeah.
Because I remember driving through Knoxville. Me and Dad counted the amount of tractor trailers that were jackknifed. There was like at least 30.
It's a bad situation for those big ass. It's a bad situation for anyone trying to travel at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one, literally the tractor trailer was so deep in the ditch that the back end of the trailer was hanging over one of the lanes in the road. And it was like at least 5 or 6 feet off the ground. And there were people still driving under it like fucking madmen. Like, how the hell?
Motherfucker's crazy.
People are nuts, dude. People are insane. You know who else is insane? Y'all for sticking around here through this entire conversation. If you enjoyed what you saw here and you want to see more, then hey, feel free to subscribe. Or if you want to see more from this guy right here, this lovable mug, we got They Call Me Hat Guy. Go ahead and check out his channel. And I guess until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Chad.
Take care, everybody. Peace.